As you know, we like to document famous underpasses of the motorways, and we left on Saturday. We went under the M25 on a Saturday. It's now Thursday and we're now passing over under the western side of the M25. I know. You really wanted to know that. There you go, there it is. Hello, so I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. It's the May Bank Holiday weekend, the Whitsun Bank Holiday weekend, and we've arrived in Fenny Stratford. Haven't done too much videoing after Berkhamstead because pretty much most of that journey was recorded last year in one way or another. Where the fun really starts is once we get past Northampton. We'll be going through the Blisworth Tunnel once again. May or may not record that. We will be going back up the Hatton Flight after we've gone through Leamington Spa and Warwick. But after that, things change when we get to Kingswood Junction. So I haven't really recorded too much of that. And actually most of that journey is going to happen after Northampton, where the boat's actually going to be going into a marina to be blacked. So the boat will be blacked and we'll have a better underneath at least. And then the gunnels and the rest of the painting will be left after we finish this journey. But I thought we might as well have a look at where we've come so far and where we're planning to go once we come back from our little excursion, which will be in mid-June. The real main aim obviously is to try and get as far as we can get up through past Birmingham and up to the Shropshire Union Canal, where we plan to take a left turn onto Llangollen and of course do the Pontysillic aqueduct, which is every narrow boat owner's aim, I guess, in one way. It's the holy grail of boating. After that, we are going to come back up to the Shropshire Union. We have a bit of a dilemma because those of you who are aware of what happens through various boating channels, narrow boating channels, that there is a link between the Shropshire Union and the Trent and Mersey called the Middlewich branch, which has had a breach. And so with the Middlewich breach scuppering our plans really to not want to come back further south, we're going to make an attempt, or actually make some inquiries of whether we can get across the Manchester Ship Canal, which is at the north of Ellesmere Port, where we only need to make one link, and then we can join the Trent and Mersey and then head back that way. So those are our plans. Come round the back of the north part of Birmingham and then potentially head back for September. So those are our plans for the forthcoming tour, and we hope you enjoy the tour with us. But here's just a few of the bits that we've enjoyed so far. Yeah. is Berkhamstead Castle. Berkhamstead Castle is a Norman motte and bailey castle in Berkhamstead, which is in Hertfordshire, and this castle was built to obtain control of a key route between London and the Midlands during the Norman conquest of England in the 11th century. Robert of Mortain, who was William the Conqueror's half-brother, was probably responsible for managing its construction, and after which he became the castle's owner. The castle was surrounded by protective earthworks, and the deer park was used for hunting. And the castle became a new administrative centre for the former Anglo-Saxon settlement of Berkhamstead, and subsequent kings granted the castle to their chancellors. And the castle was substantially expanded in the mid-12th century, probably, we think, by Thomas Becket. And this is the entrance and the return back to the old former wharf of Berkhamstead. And here's another look at the nearly finished roof. The centre part done, but this grab rail nearest to the camera still needs to be finished. Hopefully that'll be done very, very soon. So we've left Berkhamstead and we've been joined by Lee Shaw, Marine Surveyor, and he's been coming up the flights that we so far. Well, this is at lock 48, and we've got lock 48 and 47, 48 and 47, and then we're going to be stopping at Karros. Glorious day, and the locks have been with us most of the way, which is good. So next stop, Karros. So Jono, we're just going up a lock, and just if you have your ropes like that, you're safer. I think you know that by now. All right, mate, take care. Oh, I stand corrected. This is actually number 49. So we've still got 47 and 48 to do. So we haven't quite got where I said. So take 2. This is lock number 49. At North Church. And this is North Church lock. And now we need to go up here to 48, and then Karros lock is our last climb, which takes us over the top of the Chilterns. So we've reached the summit of the climb up to the top of the Chilterns, and this is Karros. It's a car place, very busy road, a place for BMWs, and there's a lovely pub here. Or should I say, was. Yeah, the cow roast has obviously been roasted. So, no stop off here. Onwards and upwards. So this is the very last lock of the summit up from London as we reach the top of the Chilterns. And just a few miles further up the canal, we decided to moor up and took a walk into Albury. Albury is a village and a civil parish in Hertfordshire, and it borders between Bedfordshire and Buckinghamshire in the Bolbourne Valley, close to Asridge Park. The nearest town to this is Tring, which is uphill in the narrow vale of the Bridgewater Monument, and it's very noted for its very picturesque setting, and has been referred to as a chocolate box village due to its traditional appearance. And as you can see, it has got the traditional stocks, which you're not allowed to look at, and as you can see, we were just 4 miles further up from Berkhamstead, and so we decided to go have a little drink in the Valiant Trooper, which is a very nice local pub. use for a telephone box. Donald Trump's English house. We have just been down the Wendover Arm, 1.5 miles of lock-free mooring, lock-free sailing I should say, and we're now at Bullbarn Junction, where we leave the Tring flight, which is the summit across the Pennines, and we now start heading down the next set of flights to Marsworth. But this is a Bullbarn Junction. The levels are a little bit low. We've sat to wait a few minutes while the Canal River Trust guys come and chop up the pounds. Everything starts to go down now, so presumably there's a leaky lock or somebody left the gates open, who knows. But anyway, they've been filling it up for us now, and we'll head down the next 7 locks to Marsworth. So we've done 5 locks from Marsworth. We're still heading down, and we're just going past Ivinghoe. Sheddington is that way, and Ivinghoe to our right.